up, guys? I'm Original Asherella, and we are in day 3 of Onion Man trying to gaslight all of YouTube and the internet for that matter. This is my channel. This is the segment I call Onion Tea. This is officially the 4th episode of it. I talk about this piece of trash and all of his recent antics and BS. Now, if you've been following along, you know that over the past couple days, Onion Man, aka Greg Jackson, aka Onision, has been uploading video after video trying to defend himself in this situation and all these allegations of grooming and predatory behavior. Was not anticipating doing daily videos on this, but since he started all this, how can I not? There's so many other things I want to talk about though, but anyway, it's just a bunch of more of the same. Onion Man trying to act like he's just like a victim in this whole situation, trying to defame, discredit, and put Sarah down in every way possible, trying to discredit Chris Hansen.
So if you were ever wondering why I didn't talk to Hansen, it's because he's an old, creepy bastard.
And telling stories that kind of defend, that like try to like back his case up, which you're not convincing, Onion, you're not. Like, it's just the same old bullshit, and I think that he thinks if he says the same thing enough, then, like, we'll start to believe it. No, that's not how it works. One thing that I want to point out that I said in one of these first videos is that he claims that that Kai, his husband, is going to leave him because he's talking about this publicly. He said that he's getting dumped and Kai's going to leave him because he's making these videos. And in a video earlier today in this most recent batch, he says that Kai isn't leaving him and shows off a brand new pair of Adidas that Kai got him.
You can see it. I'm going to take the shoe off and not stretch out. Kai just got me this. How amazing. I guess that's an indicator that my spouse isn't leaving me.
Didn't I say they're not divorcing, they're not splitting up, that he's just saying that for like the dramatic effect that it has? Like, we know how you operate, Onion Man. But do you guys remember the Korn song, Adidas? And it was all day, I dream about sex, yes, all day, I dream about sex. Well, don't you think it's a little coincidental that Greg always wears Adidas? Like, I mean, it's a little appropriate, right? And I hate to do that to Korn because we were a pretty badass band back in the day. But yeah, kind of appropriate, huh? Definitely one of the most absurd, like, lines he's tried to draw or comparisons that he's tried to make in this whole recent batch of BS is that he is trying to compare his situation, being accused of being a groomer and predatory behavior toward teenage girls. He's trying to compare that to the situation with Johnny Depp and like the domestic assault allegations that he is under or has been under. I'm not going to talk about that in this video. I am a longtime Johnny Depp fan. But like, Onion Man, you are freaking delusional. Like, that situation is nothing like this situation. And if you want to even try to make the argument you are the same caliber of celebrity that Johnny Depp is, or that you have anything in common with him at all, you are mistaken, dude. Like, your delusion is more grand than we even know. Like, how insanely deluded can you be regarding yourself? In this most recent batch, he denies the fact that he ever had any kind of like custodianship or parental authority over Sarah.
I don't know, but like I said, there was no parental role like that.
Yet, he goes into telling about how he had authority over Sarah.
We had the ability to take her to the hospital if we needed to. We had the ability to make important life-changing decisions if we needed to.
He said that they never had custody, like, never were, like, her foster parents. And it's like, she was not an emancipated teenager. She was living in your home. And he says that because she was only there for 9 months, that makes him less of a parental role to her. But you were in your 30s, and this is a teenager that is, like, half your age. And you do have guardianship over her. You are the adult in her life, that can give her permission to do things that you need to have parental consent to do. Now, if that doesn't make you a parental authority or a parental figure to someone, what does? Just because you didn't act like a dad, like didn't go out and work 9 to 5 and bring home the bacon and that kind of stuff, doesn't mean that you were not in a parental role, you crazy psycho. You know, it really, really is getting frustrating to hear him talk so much trash about Sarah. He tries to imply that she's been scheming this all along, that he was physically afraid of her, that he was worried that she would, like, kill him in his sleep, and he was really mean to her. He talks about how mean he was to her, and then how he was afraid of her. And it's like, if you hadn't been mean to her, then why were you afraid of her? And that he really is trying to make this case that Sarah is some kind of psycho that's been planning this for years.
Most recently I learned that she was actually keeping this little book of hateful things that she could say about us over the years, almost like she was plotting the whole time.
And it just makes me so mad, because it's like deflecting the blame from him onto his victim. It's bad enough to deflect it onto somebody else, but to try to make it out to be like someone that is very obvious your victim, like, that is not okay. Sarah obviously came from a vulnerable spot initially, and it's just sickening. Like, he's just a terrible person. Like I said, he talks about how mean he was to Sarah, how he was scared of her, but then how she said that she was in love with him.
She had confessed that she was apparently in love with me to another person, and that caught me off guard because I treated her like crap since I met her, so it was really weird that she...
Like, what? What? How does... What? I don't even understand. Like, I don't know. He thinks he's, like, this spin doctor that can, like, spin all these situations into making him look like the good person in it, but you're failing. It's not working. That's not what's happening here, Onion. Like, do you think that's what's happening here? Is that what you think? Okay, last thing before we go today, he continues to read more emails of supposed supporters. He even tries to say that someone in Chris Hansen's, like, team has emailed him in support, which I do not believe for a second, because if you are working for Hansen and that is your employment, you most definitely have some type of, like, you know, conflict of interest, NDA, like, clause in your contract that says you cannot talk to people in, like, a work scenario like this. I don't believe him. I think he is very much exaggerating, like, the supporters that he has. And I know this is, like, super petty of me, but, like, Onion, if you see this, I want you to go into your house. I want you to take every Nirvana t-shirt you have and everything that is Nirvana, even slightly Nirvana, in your house. I want you to gather all that up. I want you to gather everything you have that is 9 Inch Nails, every single t-shirt and anything else you have. Any type of Rick and Morty memorabilia, any clothing piece, any statue, any poster, any figure, anything. Get that together, put it with the Nirvana and the 9 Inch Nails stuff, and then go get all the Dragon Ball stuff. Anything Dragon Ball Z, Super, Original Dragon Ball, even anything Dragon Ball GT. Get all that together, pile it up in your yard. Go get some gasoline, pour it on it, and set it on fire, because I would rather it burn than you be around that stuff. That is the stuff I love so much. Oh, and he's wearing a NASA hoodie, and that's what made me think of that. Put that NASA hoodie on the pile, too. It's like, it makes me so mad that he has... Well, one of the things that initially got me interested in his videos a long time ago was that I thought we had a lot of, like, things in common like that, but he doesn't deserve to like that stuff, and it really aggravates me to see him in, like, 9 Inch Nails and Nirvana t-shirts. But I know that's petty, but, like, that's just my personal, like, pettiness. So, if Onion continues to upload these ridiculous circular logic, saying the same thing over and over, trying to defend himself but not succeeding videos, I'll keep calling him out and I'll keep covering them. But that's it for today. I'm Asherella, the original. This is Onion Tea. This is my channel, Original Asherella. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Remember, every time a new person hits the subscribe button on this video, a really angry YouTuber named Original Asherella has an improvement in her self-esteem. for no extra cost and very little extra effort. You can hit that notification bell and it will improve her channel standing in the YouTube algorithm. Don't delay, do it today, do it now. What are you waiting on? What are you waiting on? You guys, leave me a like, leave me a dislike. Tell me what you're thinking about Onion in this situation in the comments. Find me on my socials. Always tap in, never tap out, and keep on Onion slaying like a Saiyan.